Hello. All of you who are watching this on Strat News Global know of Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, a Khalistan separatist who frequently rants against India. In a recent escalation, Pannun issued threats against Russia for its support of India on the Khalistan issue. Russia, a long-standing ally of India, has backed New Delhi's stance on territorial integrity and sovereignty. Pannun's threats, seen as an attempt to internationalize the Khalistan movement, were dismissed by Russian authorities as baseless and inflammatory. Moscow reiterated its commitment to India's unity and condemned any form of separatism. You might remember that following the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a prominent Khalistani figure, Pannun had accused Russia of colluding with India and threatened retaliatory actions. So here's a quick reminder about Pannun's controversies. Pannun, who has been advocating an independent Sikh state or Khalistan, serves as the leader of Sikhs for Justice or SFJ, an organization banned in India in 2019 under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act or UAPA for promoting secessionist activities. SFJ has been accused of radicalizing Sikh youth and using international platforms to undermine India's sovereignty. Pannun, a lawyer by profession, is based in the United States and has consistently issued inflammatory statements targeting India. His rhetoric escalated in 2023 when he issued threats against Indian consular events in Canada. He called for disruptions to celebrations of India's Independence Day, encouraging acts of vandalism and violence. Videos circulated online showing Pannun urging Khalistani supporters to intimidate Indian diplomats and disrupt their operations in Canada. Not too long ago, a video was released in which Pannun threatened to attack the Ram temple in Ayodhya. This statement, needless to say, was widely condemned by Indian authorities and civil society as an incitement to violence. Earlier this year, a Hindu temple in Brampton in Canada was defaced with pro-Khalistan graffiti and devotees were attacked, an incident believed to be linked to the rising influence of Khalistani groups in Canada. The attack was part of a broader pattern of vandalism targeting Hindu institutions, fueling tensions within Canada's diverse diaspora. While Indian officials called for stringent actions, Canadian authorities led by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau were criticized for their perceived inaction. In fact, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government has faced mounting criticism for its leniency towards Khalistani elements operating on Canadian soil. Despite India's repeated diplomatic protests, Trudeau's administration has refrained from taking decisive action against SFJ and other extremist groups. Critics argue that domestic political considerations, including reliance on Sikh voters in key constituencies, have influenced Trudeau's stance. This inaction has strained India-Canada relations, with New Delhi accusing Ottawa of turning a blind eye to activities that undermine India's security. The issue came to a head when India expelled a senior Canadian diplomat in retaliation for what it perceived as Canada's tacit support for Khalistani separatism. So what are the implications of Pannun's activities? These threats and rants by Pannun underline the persistent challenges posed by transnational extremist movements and also actually highlight the growing international dimensions of the Khalistan movement. It would do India good to remember that while the movement lacks significant traction within India, its overseas networks remain active, leveraging diaspora communities and exploiting liberal democracies to further their agenda. The failure of countries like Canada to address these challenges has not only strained bilateral relations with India, but also raised broader questions about the balance between free speech and national security. And as India continues to push for stronger international cooperation against separatist forces, the onus remains on countries like Canada to demonstrate their commitment to combating terrorism and upholding global security. That's it from me for today. I do hope you like and share this video as much as you can. And I hope you have already subscribed to Strat News Global. If not, do it right away. See you soon.